Well, here I am again, and I've just come in actually from down there and got my ticket checked in again. And this is the actual formal entrance to the house, if you can call it a house. But in fact, it's just a house. It's just a really, really big house. This is the grand staircase, the grand entrance. This particular piece of work, architecture and art is world famous. It's flanked by some lovely statues. There's again one of those, that's a third courtyard over there, and that one over there to my right is the first one we walked into where the light is bright. Statues flanking each side, this amazing grand staircase that we're going to walk up right now and take a look. As we go up, I'm going to try to both watch my step and give you a sense of what this is like here. So just stopping right here and panning upward, you'll see this is the roof. And what you're looking up there, that oval, is actually a dome, which is painted in such a way that it has a 3D representation to it. It looks way deeper than it really is, but it is a stunning effect. And so back down to the stairs, and as we walk up, it's just breathtaking in beauty. The stonework along the sides is intricate, and then the 3D relief plastering work along the stone, again, stunning. Back to the staircase, and the staircase is, of course, flanked by what else? Two noble lions, and lions almost always representing royalty. You can see the crown here at the gigantic paw. And just to get a sense of the size, here's my hand. So my hand barely spread is able to cover this paw, barely. And here is our friend looking at us, guarding the stairway to the royal apartments here in the Royal Bourbon Palace of Caserta. Here is his brother and friend guarding, and again, the staircase, which now splits into two other sections to go up to the apartments, the apartment level itself. That would be the representation of one of the kings here, presumably, sitting on a lion with a crown, of course. Why not? And the music has kicked up a notch. It's quite grand. And so what happens here is that you turn either to the right or to the left. Maybe it was the ladies one way and the gentlemen the other, I'm not sure. Or they just went up whatever way they wanted. And if you turn around and look down the stairs, that's the view. And if you look up the stairs, that's where we're going. So this would be what I would call, and of course, there's a bit of humor here, but up there is the foyer, the entry hall to the palace. So let's go up, take a look. Up the stairs we go again. Oh my goodness, the music just transports you along here. I wish I knew it. I'd be humming along with it, but I'm afraid I'd be put in a white jacket and hauled off if I really did what I feel like doing, which is dancing around in this palace. Oh my goodness gracious. What an amazing, amazing journey this is. What an adventure. It's so beautiful. So here we come up to this, what I call foyer level, which is the center point, literally the center point of welcome here in the Royal Palace of Caserta. And I'm just going to walk up this way to one last level here and show you this magnificent space. So I'm standing at one end of this atrium space. I'll turn it around and just again look up to the ceiling, which is a dome. So although the form of the palace is, of course, in squares and rectangles, there are a lot of interior spaces that are round or curved. So we have the classic circle within the square. And you can see by the pattern on the floor that I'm walking around right now that we have the circle in the square. And what's beautiful, of course, here is how this is all done and worked in stone, marble, inlaid, just beautiful. Just beautiful. So I've almost walked the entire circle. And just a brief reference to where we are. This would be the head or the top of the stairway that we just came up, one on either side. Stairway down over there, and a stairway down over there. And what I was looking up at before, now we're looking at a much shallower angle and listening to the music, transporting us instantly back several hundred years to the Bourbon kingdom of the Two Sicilies, or the kingdom of Naples and Sicily. And as I turn around again and finish the circle, we'll come full circle, and I'll go to the center. It's almost like walking a kind of a labyrinth. And here we are in the center of the atrium. And you can see these extremely large, beautiful windows that flood this area with natural light from all four sides on an angle with the courtyards outside. Just magnificent, just magnificent. So here we are, and this little video will end at this point, and I'll pick up again in just a few minutes in another part of the palace.